Hi, this is VSG Barbie, and I'm probably gonna have to change my name to RNY Barbie because I'm not gonna get the VSG anymore. My insurance doesn't pay for it, and with all the research I've done and talked to a lot of different surgeons, it wouldn't even be for my size. It wouldn't be good for me. Um, I've learned that the problems I thought that VSG would not give me, and then the problems that RNY gastric bypass would give me, are not really true. Everybody's body's different, so yeah. But that's another video for another time. This is really just an update right now, really quick update, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit the 10 things that I am afraid of for surgery in this video. So I'm probably going to do just an update and then go ahead and do the 10 things that I'm afraid of. I don't want my goods to show. Okay, so recently I went to a seminar for my new surgeon, and this is the envelope that folder they gave me. And the folder is like really cool. All my crap is falling out of it, but they gave me like a lot of cool stuff. I'm trying to like set everything back up correctly because right now it looks a hot doo-doo mess. Because it keeps falling everywhere. One second. Alright, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hopefully you will. Whoop. Well, this is the folder they gave me. It basically just has like some information in it on things that you shouldn't eat. The guide to gastric bypass eating. Just all types of cool stuff that I thought was interesting. Support groups. Just different cool stuff. And one thing I wanted to share was examples of healthy food choices. I was really excited when I saw Hellman's reduced fat mayo out of everything on here. Another cool thing I saw was Ain't Your Mama mixes, like waffle mixes. Those are okay. Kellogg's Pillsbury Hungry Jack mix. My grandmother buys a lot of that. I saw a lot of interesting stuff on here, and I also saw my doctor said something about you can eat broccoli too. And I know someone said something on the bariatric support group on Facebook that why would your doctor say you can eat broccoli to someone else and it causes gas? Well, they say cheese causes gas too, and people still eat it. Everybody's body is different. My doctor said as long as you are boiling the broccoli, steaming the broccoli, then you'll be able to eat it. So I thought that was pretty cool. I love broccoli. Um, this is just an update. I know I've been ranting a lot lately with my videos. I've been going through some things, a depression, upset, and it's been a hot ass mess. But I recently talked to the governor's office about my dilemma I was having with my insurance, which is Medicaid. Mm, and so they talked to, I guess, the DHS office or someone, and I would not be losing my insurance. Fireworks! Ah! I won't be losing my insurance. I will be able to have surgery um, in May or June. And the part that really like scares me is the fact that in the end of May, which will be, I believe, Memorial Day, here in Arkansas, we have what we call Riverfest. I know that in New Orleans or Louisiana, they have it too. I'm not really sure if it's in New Orleans or if it's just in Louisiana, some parts of Louisiana. But we have a Riverfest, and it's basically a festival that's on the river, well, by the river. And people set up vendors, have food, fun, family. And you would think because, it doesn't matter if they have food. Food is a big part of the festival. That's a really big part of the festival. Of course, the fun is too, but the food is the most important part of the festival. And me having a food addiction and me trying to fix that, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to go. Only because I probably will be on like a liquid diet or something, and I'm not really sure what I would be able to take. And I'm pretty sure I could get like some type of a note from my surgeon or doctor to bring into the festival to show them that I am on a bariatric diet and I need food in my system. I probably will pack a cooler. I know somebody in the Coca-Cola tent who can give me ice. But I will pack a cooler, and I probably will pack Jello, applesauce. Um, Not really sure what else I can eat. Probably would get milk for protein shakes. But let's just be honest. Like, I'm not going to sit around there and just eat that. Like, there's going to be people walking with big ass funnel cakes and my favorite fried Oreos and all types of shit that I just don't want to look at. And I know I should have willpower, but I don't. I don't. So I don't know if that would be a good setup for me to go to that or not. I'm pretty sure if I go, it's 3 days. So that's 3 days I have to deal with that shit. Okay. I want to go because I actually volunteer. So it's more than just like a food thing for me, even though I do go there just to eat. But I do volunteer also, which I love kids sometimes. And I have a fun time with the kids in the art and crafts. So I'm not really sure if I want to really just deal with that or not. Um, I don't know. So we'll see. Um, so that's basically it for the update. I guess I could go ahead and do um I can go ahead and just go ahead and do I only have this month and next month for March and April, my last 2 months. Oh my God, I've been doing this since December. That's so cool. March and April, last 2 months to for the monitor diet, and then bam, I have to do surgery. I still have to do the psych evaluation and then surgery. So I'm pretty good. I'm in there, sliding in home run. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I'm excited, but I'm nervous as hell too. Cause as you get closer, you start to feel like, damn, this shit is real. But I'm not backing out. I've done a lot. I've done 2 sleep studies. I'm doing another sleep study, you guys. Probably won't show you what's in my bag for the third time because probably going to be the same stuff most likely. But they want me to use a CPAP machine now, so I'm going to give you guys the update on that. This time, the sleep study was a lot different. I did go into deep sleep. I stopped breathing a couple of times. That's why they want me to use a sleep PAP machine. They had me on a hospital bed instead of a regular bed because the hospital bed it automatically goes up. It was kind of hard to sleep on that. I slept on my back and my side, which was fucking annoying. But I mean, I got through it. Bed was not that comfortable, not comfortable at all. It was really hard, and I don't remember hospital beds being that uncomfortable, but they probably are. So when I go to my hospital, I'm going to probably I'm going to bring a heating pad, and I'm going to bring a lot of stuff, but I'm going to bring a heating pad. I'm going to bring an extra comforter, and I'm definitely going to bring an extra pillow of my own. I'm probably going to go out and buy one because mine are kind of flat from the damage I've done to them over the years. So I definitely need to go pillow shopping. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead because I don't have that long. I have to go to class. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the 10 things that I'm afraid of for surgery. Now, this video is everywhere. So most likely if anybody wants to watch this video, it's going to be a long video, but whatever. There's 10 things that I'm so nervous about. And I believe that if you've already done this journey, you probably were nervous about them too. And if you haven't done this journey, then, maybe there's something for you to think about. I'm nervous about it. And it's like little stupid things. I remember my sister was pregnant and they stuck a catheter up her. I think that's what it's called. Excuse me if I'm not saying that correctly. But she couldn't feel it because she had she was pregnant and she had epidural, so she couldn't feel a certain from like the belly button down or the stomach down, whatever. So I'm probably not gonna feel it either because I heard that I'm gonna be asleep. But just the thought of someone opening my legs and putting something in me is like real creepy. And my doctor is a man. He's not a woman, so he gonna see my goods, and my goods right now are not model type. So yeah, awkward. So number one is definitely a catheter. I'm very afraid of that. Just thinking of, I don't even know what those things look like. I I I think they look like straws, maybe. I don't know, but they're freaking weird. Um, Number two is taping my eyes down. I know that sounds so stupid, but just like having someone physically tape my eyes down is creepy. Like what if they get my eyelashes? My eyelashes, they're not that long, but still. Like I've had no eyelashes before due to me putting fake eyelashes on and ripping them off. I'm actually allergic to eyelash like bonding glue. I went to this Indian shop that did my eyebrows and they did my eyelashes too. I paid $20 for that shit. I came home, I was crying because my dog had passed away. That was like a year ago. Um and all this was swole. It was like swole. It was like shut like this and it was big and it looked like I got punched in the face. It was horrible. So that has nothing to do with my eyes being typed down. But I'm just like really creeped out about that. Because like even when I put my eye down like this and I have the lady do my eyebrows underneath that, like really creeps me out. Okay. Number three is being in a deep sleep because of anesthesia. Me being in a deep sleep already kind of scares me because I am going to like a sleep study and make me do a third one. So it's like, obviously, I have a sleep issue. So me being under anesthesia, I've never been under anesthesia 100%. I was under anesthesia when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, but I was nervous as hell then. Um, I was still aware of what was going on. I could still hear people, but I was doped the hell up also. It was like I was on cloud nine and they were like on cloud zero and I could hear them, but I couldn't really hear them. But I've never been in a full deep sleep under anesthesia. So that's really scary because I think to myself like, well, am I going to wake up? You know, like people, we have those fears. Like, I hope I don't die on the operating table trying to, change my life. And there's people who are way bigger than me who have done the surgery, like 500 to 600 pounds, that are doing great now. But I don't I try not to compare myself to other people. I try not to, but I just think that for some reason I'm like doomed. I'm going to like die on the table or something. And I'm trying not to think like that. But I mean, that's always a fear of mine when I have any type of major surgery that comes my way, which this is the major surgery. I've only had my teeth taken out, which was I considered a major surgery, but it really wasn't. But yeah. Number four, not being able to eat the same. That touches home for me. Food is my best friend. Food is something that comforts me. I've gone through a lot. My father is an alcoholic. My mother's a single parent. I've had to deal and do things that people shouldn't have to do as children. Meaning, I had to take care of my little sister. I had to cook dinner. I had to make sure everybody was okay. I had to do a lot of stuff that children shouldn't have to do. Um, Other people's lives are, some people's lives are better than mine. Some people's lives are worse. But, the things that I've dealt with, I've had to cope with them. And yes, I'm a strong person, but I've used food as my comfort. And not eating the things that I'm used to stuffing in my face when I'm upset is going to be hard. Going to ice cream, going to sweets when I feel sad, going to greasy food because it makes me feel good, going to barbecues and picking out. I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to. I surround myself with food. Holidays, celebrations, um, tragedies. I always surround myself with food, so I'm going to have to learn how to drop that and pick something else up. When I get sad, maybe talk to somebody, do a video, talk it out, even if I don't post it, just so I can just get it out of my system. I have learned a lot. I have learned not to stuff my face all the time. I have gotten better at that. So, um, it's a work in progress. Number five. Oh, back to number four. I just need to touch on one more thing. Or two more things. I'm in love with ginger ale. I'm in love with Sprite, and I'm in love with um, pasta and almond joys. I love almond. Coconut. So not being able to eat coconut anymore, not being able to drink my ginger ales and my Sprites, not being able to um mm, what else did I say? I'm sorry. I just had a brain fart. Ginger ale, Sprite, coconut. Oh, pasta. Yeah, that's gonna be hard for me. There are alternatives to pasta. Wheat pasta. I don't really like the whole wheat thing. The wheat pasta thing. It doesn't really. It's nasty to me. Maybe I can get a spiraler and do like zucchini noodles, or some people do like there's different types of noodles. I think someone did like a carrot noodle. I mean, there's just different type of noodles you can do. So I could probably get a spiraler and try that. So it's just another way of doing something a little different. But losing those three things is going to be hard for me, but that's okay. I think I can do it. Someone said get a pop and then open it up, keep it in the refrigerator, and let the carbonation go away. That's kind of smart. But it does give the fun out of a good strong pop. But whatever. Um, Number five is being cold. I'm a little nervous about being cold because when I'm cold, I go to sleep. Some people say when they're hot, they go to sleep. When I'm cold, I go to sleep. So if I'm cold all the time, I feel like I'm gonna be sleepy all the time. I love cold weather, so I'm not really nervous about. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of being cold. I'm just like I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to be sleepy all the time. Because I'm cold all the time. Everybody else is wearing shorts, and I'm like, oh, I gotta wear leggings. I'm cold. So we'll see how that goes. Dumping syndrome. Oh my god, that scares the shit out of me. Um, like if you just eat something like, oh, I'll take a bite of your cookie, and then get the sweats or something, and you're in public, and people say, what is wrong with you? Oh my god, I gotta lay down. I gotta lay down. Yeah, that scares me. So I guess it's like a coach, like my surgeon said, it's a coach. People that get the most dumping syndrome are like RNY patients or gastric bypass patients, not necessarily the sleeve. He said the sleeves do get dumping, but not as much as gastric bypass people do. So I have to really be careful about the things that I eat. My body changing. That does scare me. I've been this big girl all my life. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been a big girl. So I'm saying goodbye to her and hello to a new me. It's going to be really different. It's going to be difficult because this has been my armor. This has been my protector. And when someone said that on my 600-pound life, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it until a couple of days ago when my she's not my real cousin. She's actually married into the family. Well, I married into the family. Uh, well, so is she, I guess. So, but she called me fat. Sorry for saying this. I just need to come out and say it. She called me fat ass. She called me a fat bitch. She said that I should die because I'm fat. Um, I was too big to be family. Um, just all these horrible things about me. And how we got into it was because she posted a video of my father and he was intoxicated. And I thought that that was just so rude. That's not funny. You should, and anyone in their family who has an addiction, didn't matter what type it is not okay to laugh and giggle and find joke with people in addiction. People are dying from addictions, and it doesn't matter what they are. It's just not funny. And alcoholism kills people. It might not kill them as fast as other addictions may kill. I'm not a doctor, I'm really not sure, but my dad's dying. And if he doesn't change his life, he will die. And it's not okay to post those things on the internet. And I expressed that to her, and she got upset and she called me every fat shaming word you could think of. Did it hurt my feelings? No, because I mean, all she could call me was fat. I mean, she couldn't say that I was a bad person. I was rude. She couldn't say that I was not pretty. She couldn't say that I was a dummy. I mean, I'm in college. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I have a business. I work hard. I'm an honest person. I'm a good person. I have a good personality. Yes, I have my things that I have to deal with, my flaws. But you calling me fat is not going to make me want to slit my wrist and go sit in the corner and hang myself. And it's not okay to call people fat names and shame people. It's not okay. But if you will shame someone with an alcohol problem, you will shame someone with a obesity problem. And it's just not okay. It's nothing funny about those things. And I had to my auntie was taking her side. I feel like she was taking her side because she is her blood niece and she was trying to shed light on the girl. But wrong is wrong and right is right. And I just had to separate myself from those people. And it's really hard because I grew up with them. And I'm totally ranting. I got all off subject. But I just have to share this. Like, it doesn't matter if the person in your life is your family, friend, or coworker, whatever. You're going to deal with these things. You're going to deal with people saying mean things to you because of your outside appearance. It doesn't matter if you're skinny, small, tall, short, fat, dark, light, whatever. People are always going to have something to say. And like my mom told me as a kid, they talked about Jesus and he still forgave them. So you should too. I'm still in the process of forgiving people because I hold grudges like a motherfucker. But I need to learn how to ignore people. And that's another reason why I stick to myself, because I'm very sensitive. I am going through a lot in my life, and right now I just don't have the time to deal with other people and their opinions of my life. I'm trying to get my life together. Once I get my life together, maybe I can start letting people in. But right now I'm okay with being alone because I feel like me being alone has made me more spiritual, has made me more confident in myself, and has given me more strength to do what I need to do. And has made me more focused. So, yeah. Back to the list. Sorry. Um Number 7 is I'm sorry, number 8 is relationships. And that's kind of what I've already touched on, which kind of made good timing. Relationships are going to change. Right now I have no boyfriend. I'm not really interested in a boyfriend because right now I feel like a lot of guys are looking at me as a fetish. I'm not a fetish. I am a human being. I am not something that you can use as a sexual toy, and then throw away when you feel like it. I am a woman. I am a young lady, and I take care of myself, and I respect myself and my morals. So right now, I'm just like I said before, even with friendships and relationships and family, I am dealing with myself right now. Um, I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my sister to pieces. I love my niece to pieces, and they all know that. But right now, I am really focusing on myself and my health, and I can't let anyone else predict my future. So relationships will change, and I'm pretty sure when I get smaller, a lot of people are going to try to be my friend, and I'm not going to be mean to them. I'm not going to be like, well, when I was fat, where were you? No, I'm not going to be like that. I'm just going to be very cautious of who I bring into my life, because I am starting a new life for myself, and I only want positive people around me. And if there isn't any positive people around me, then I guess I won't have anyone around me, because I can do bad all by myself. I don't need any extra souls attending to that. Um, Loose skin. Um, ew. Sorry. um, Loose skin. I'm not really afraid of loose skin. I know I'm probably going to have problems on my arms and my thighs, probably in my stomach area. Not too, I don't really care too much about the loose skin. It doesn't really bother me too much. Um, I'm a little afraid to have skin surgery because it is a really big deal. It's really scary. You could lose a lot of blood. I mean, you have to go to a really good surgeon. Um, I haven't crossed that bridge yet. So until I cross that bridge, I will handle whatever needs to be handled. But right now, I'm just focused on getting the surgery and getting to my goal weight, which my goal weight is 135. I actually need to set some different goals. I need to set because I don't want to just like focus on 135, because then I will like totally lose my damn mind. Like, I'm 368, so I need to look at different goals to hit. So I'm going to like write some goals down. So if I'm 368, let's do this while we're on the camera. And if you guys want to help me with some goals, then I would love to take some of your advice. So 368. And the first goal to hit, we're going to do 3 goals. The first goal I want to hit will be 300. That means I'm taking the 68 pounds off. The second goal I want to hit will be 200. And then the third goal I'm going to hit will be 135. So I have 3 goals: 300, 200, and then 135. In between, we'll say in between 300 and 200, how about 290? And then in between 200 and 300, 200 and 100, 135, we'll say, we'll say, I'm not going to do a goal between 200 and 135. I'm just going to keep that going down. I'm not going to do a goal right there. Well, we can do like 145, 140. How about that? Okay. So the in-between goal for 300 and 200 is going to be 290. The goal in between 200 and 135 is going to be 140. So those are the between goals. Okay. So in all I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In all I have 5 goals. So the marker would be 135, another marker will be 200, and then another marker will be 300. So the in-betweens, like I said, it was 290 and 140. So that's pretty good. Because even though I say